Hi everyone, we're going to find the principal amount needed to get each amount to find the present value. Usually our formula is A equals the present amount times 1 plus R to the N times N to the T. But to get to the present value, a much simpler formula would be to write it as this: P equals A, and you just write everything the same. It's going to be negative N to the T. Okay, so just use that formula where A is your new amount and P is your beginning amount, which is what we're looking for, the beginning amount. R is your rate of change in decimals, and T is time. So also let's look what N is. N is equal to 365 if we're doing the interest rate daily. Monthly, N would be 12 because there's 12 months in a year. And quarterly, N would be 4 because there's 4 quarters in a year. Annually equals 1 because there's only one time a year. And semi-annually would be 2 because that's twice a year. Okay, so we have this. We want to get $100 after 2 years at 6% compounded monthly. And so we're going to use P equals A times 1 plus R over N to negative NT. And you just fill everything in. So P equals, well, your A, let's write that down. A equals 100. R equals 0.06. You have to write that as a decimal. And T equals 2 for 2 years. So we're going to write 100 times 1 plus 0.06. It's compounded monthly. So N equals 12 over 12. And then it's negative N. So it's going to be negative 12 times 2. And that just makes the formula easier when you put in the calculator. And that's going to give you approximately $88.72. So you have to put in $88.72 to get $100 after 2 years. So that's basically what it means. So we'll go a little faster now. And we're going to do the same thing. We have A equals 1,000. R equals 0.06. Okay. N equals 365. And T equals 2.5. And we're going to write a formula. P equals A times 1 plus R over N to the negative NT. So P equals 1,000 times 1 plus 0.06 over 365 to the negative 365 times 2. And that's approximately 860.72. Next one is 600. To get 600, so we're going to write A equals 600. R equals 0.04. N equals 4. Let's see, is it 4? I should have wrote quarterly here. So this is quarterly. Sorry about that. So N is 4, because there's 4 quarters in a year, and T equals 2. So basically we get P equals 600 times 1 plus 0.04 over 4 to the negative 4 times 2, which is approximately 554.09. Alright, the next one, did I write continuously again? We have 400, so 400 is going to be A, we're going to use this formula here. P equals, since it's compounded continuously, we have P equals A to the E, or A times E to the negative R times T, because that's your compounded interest continuously formula. So this is going to equal 400 E to negative 0.10 times 1. And this is going to be approximately 361.93. Alright? Next one, we're going to do 75 at 8% compounded quarterly. So we have A equals 75, R equals 0.08, N equals 4, and T equals 3. So P equals A times 1 plus R over N times negative N to the T. And so this is going to be 75 times 1 plus 0.08 over 4 to negative 4 times 3. And that's approximately 59.14. Okay, the next one, and we just have a few more. To get $800, 3.5 years at 7% monthly. So we get A equals 800, R equals 0.07, N equals 12, it's compounded monthly, and T equals 3.5. So we get P equals 800 times 1 plus 0.07 over 12 to negative 12 times 3.5. And this is going to be approximately 626.61. Okay, to get 300, we're going to get A equals 300, R equals 0.03, N equals 365, and T equals 4. So P equals 300 times 1 plus 0.03 over 365, and then that's the negative 365 times 4, which is approximately 266.08. Alright, and to get 800, and this is compounded continuously, so we're going to use this formula. P equals A times E to negative RT. So this is going to equal, well, let's write it down. A is 800. R equals 0.08, and T equals 2.5. So we're going to get A is 800 times E to negative 0.08 times 2.5, which gives you 654.98, I believe. And the last one is another continuous one. So we have A equals 1,000. R equals 0.12. And T equals 1 year. So P equals A times e to the negative RT, which equals 1,000 e to the negative 0.12 times 1, which is just that. So we're going to get approximately 886.92. Okay? The next set we're going to do involves specific word problems, and it's more varied than what we've been doing previously. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.